Hello, join me as I dig into my coin collection to see if I can find that rare 1990 for 1 cent penny that could be worth a fortune. Today we're going to talk about the 1990 for United States 1 cent penny coin, a highly sought after coin in the world of coin collecting. Its significance lies in its rarity and the potential to be worth a small fortune, making it a thrilling discovery for any collector. Many coin collectors think they know what makes a rare penny, but the truth is there are many misconceptions out there. For instance, some collectors believe that all wheat pennies are rare, but that's not necessarily true. Others think that any penny with error is automatically valuable, which isn't always the case. Then there are those who believe that the rarity of a penny is solely determined by its age, but that's not entirely accurate either. Finally, some collectors are misinformed about the actual mintage numbers of certain pennies, leading them to overvalue or undervalue their coins. These misconceptions can lead to collectors unknowingly passing over rare and valuable pennies, including the 1994 penny. It's essential to separate fact from fiction to ensure that you're not missing out on a potential treasure. By understanding what makes a penny truly rare, you can increase your chances of finding that elusive 1990 for penny. So what makes certain 1990 for pennies valuable? The answer lies in minting errors, variations, and rare combinations. For example, some 1990 for pennies may have misprinted dates or misaligned dies, making them highly sought after by collectors. Others may have unique variations in their design or metal composition. These errors and variations can significantly increase the value of the penny, but only if you know what to look for. One of the most exciting things about the 1990 for penny is the possibility of finding a rare mint error. Imagine finding a penny with a double strike or a misprinted date. It's like striking gold. These errors are often unique to a particular mint, making them even more valuable to collectors. But how do you identify these errors? That's the million-dollar question. To identify valuable 1990 for pennies, you need to know what to look for and where to look. It's not just about scanning the coin's surface. You need to examine it closely, paying attention to even the smallest details. You need to know the difference between a genuine error and a coin that's simply worn down by circulation. By developing a trained eye, you can uncover hidden gems in your collection and make some truly remarkable discoveries. I'm thrilled to share with you a recent discovery that's got the coin collecting community buzzing. It's a game changer, and it could potentially redefine the value of the 1990 for penny. Are you ready for this? It turns out that a small batch of 1990 for pennies was minted with a unique metal composition, making them incredibly rare and valuable. This discovery has sent shockwaves through the collecting community, and it's got many of us re-examining our collections. In summary, 1990 for United States 1 cent penny coin is a highly sought after coin that holds significant value for collectors. By understanding the common misconceptions surrounding rare pennies and knowing what makes certain 1994 pennies valuable, you can increase your chances of finding that elusive coin. Remember, it's all about the details, and with a trained eye you can uncover hidden gems in your collection. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of coin collecting. I'd love to hear about your own coin discoveries in the comments below, and if you're new here, consider subscribing for more exciting content on rare coins. Don't forget to check out my next video where I'll be sharing more secrets of the 1994 penny and the 1990 for United States 1 cent coin, commonly known as the penny, is a significant piece of American numismatic history struck in vast quantities. It represents both the scale of U.S. coinage production and the intricate details that collectors and historians cherish. The obverse of the 1994 penny features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design, created by Victor D. Brenner, has graced the penny since 1909. Marking the centennial of Lincoln's birth, the inscription "Liberty" appears to the left of Lincoln's bust, with the date 1994 to the right, and the motto "In God We Trust" arching above. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Lincoln's legacy and a symbol of American heritage. Designed by Frank Gasparro, the reverse includes the phrases "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum" encircling the memorial, with 1 cent prominently displayed at the bottom. This design was standard on pennies from 1959 to 2008. In 1990 for the U.S. Mint produced the penny in 3 locations. Philadelphia, no mint mark, approximately 6.5 billion pennies were minted. Denver, mint mark D, around 4.4 billion pennies were produced. San Francisco Mint marks about 3.2 million pennies. Primarily as proof coins for collectors, these figures highlight the penny's ubiquity in American currency during that year. Composition and specifications. The 1990 for penny is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a standard established in 1982. Reduced production costs. The coin has a diameter of 1905. 2000, a thickness of 1.52 millimeters and weighs 2.5 grams. Collectability and value. While the 1990 for penny is abundant and typically holds face value, certain varieties and errors can enhance their desirability among collectors. Coins with minting anomalies, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can be valuable. For example, a 1990 for penny with a double die obverse can fetch higher prices. High-grade coins, pennies in uncirculated condition or with exceptional features, may attract numismatic interest. The penny has been a topic of debate regarding its production costs. It costs more than 1 cent to manufacture each penny, leading to discussions about its practicality in modern currency. In February 2025, President Donald Trump ordered the Treasury Department to cease penny production, citing these inefficiencies. The 1990 for penny encapsulates a blend of historical homage, artistic design, and economic considerations. Whether viewed as a collectible artifact or a functional unit of currency, it offers insight into the United States numismatic traditions and ongoing fiscal dialogues. For a more in-depth exploration of rare 1990 for penny varieties and their potential value, you might find this video informative. And this video we are going to be looking at valuable 1990 for pennies that you should always be on the lookout for. We'll look at 1994 pennies that are worth money in 1990 for pennies that are not worth so much money, so make sure you stick around the whole video, that way you know exactly what to look for. Alright, let's hop into it. Check out these 1994 pennies that are worth money. Alright, so first up is a 1990 for double die reverse. For all you guys that are new, that just means that there's doubling taking place on the reverse or the back of the coin. Now what you want to do is get a cheap little coin, a USB microscope, plug it into your computer. You'll be able to see these coins up close like this. And on the 1990 for on the back of the penny, you want to look for doubling taking place on the columns, so you can see that doubling taking place in the image there. That will give the coin some value. Now some of these coins sold for a lot of money, and that's what we're gonna look at here in just 1 second. Alright, so here's an example of a 1990 for that is doubling on the reverse, a double dive reverse. Now it does have a high grade of mid-state 66. The grading scale goes from 1 to 70 for any of you guys that are new to coin collecting, so very high grade here. And this coin sold for over $820. Here's another example of that double die penny. It's adding mint state to 65, however it's sold for more than the last coin. This penny here sold for over $975. Next up is a very cool penny, man. I love this penny, would love to find something like this. Is so interesting and would just be awesome to add to your coin collection. Now this is basically an incomplete plating taking place here. You ain't got that copper color on the whole coin, so wish it sold for more money, but it's still a 1990 for penny that sold for over $95. So always be on the lookout for interesting coins like this. If I find anything interesting, I set it aside and maybe look at it later. Just put it on my coin collection. I'm just a collector, so I'm not really into the selling Michael business. I just like to collect and find interesting things like this. Alright, next up is another era coin. This is a broad struck penny here, 1994 penny. Now obviously you could see the error taking place on the coin on the outside of the coin there, so very cool. I'm sure you can find stuff like this in coin rolls. Not gonna guarantee it, but you never know, you can't find them if you don't look. Now this penny here sold for over $65. Next up is an example of a rotated die. So basically when you have a coin upright like this and you flip it from the bottom up, the reverse should be vertically straight just like the front of the coin is here. So when you flip it over, it shouldn't be like this, it's a rotated. So those are really simple coins to look for. All you guys do is look at your coins, flip it over, and make sure it is correct. Now this coin on eBay sold for $27 free shipping, so you know maybe they made $25 off it or so, but not a bad find. I mean, you're turning 1 cent and $25. I'll take it any day. And then here's an example of a coin that maybe you won't Find in a coin roll. This is a double struck coin with the second strike being 70% off center. Now obviously the error there speaks for itself. I don't have to explain that to you. Guys can see that in the images displayed, and this coin here sold for over $180. Hey guys, don't forget to go check out what my other coin to collectible videos and still tomorrow. I'll see you on a couple section below. This is Couch Collectibles and this is where I disappeared. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget my channel Coins Dictionary YT, subscribe and bell icon.